This was a very tiring day and very disappointing day because I just got up in the morning and I got a call that I had to come over to the park with my colleagues. So when I left, I rushed to the subway station and the subway was locked. Why was the subway locked? Because we had some few cases of COVID in my city. So I had to take a taxi and the taxi had to pay double because the COVID is in one part of the city and another part doesn't have it. So for taxis to get to the part, leave from the part that has it, that's my part, and go to the part where there's no COVID, you had to pay extra. So I had to pay extra to rush to get there. And we go to the park and you can see kids are dancing in the park. So it was even surprising because these other area people are not living, but when I got to the park the kids were dancing and enjoying themselves, and so many Chinese were in the park. And I was surprised because my area that morning was in haphazard way because many people were rushing home since they were going to lock down their neighborhood. So everybody was rushing home. So it was so surprising for me to get to the park and find out like everybody in that area is in the park dancing and enjoying themselves. You can see the kids are really dancing. It's so beautiful. One thing about China is like the Chinese students, when they want to learn something, they do their best to learn it. If you can see the way these students are dancing, these are kids, if not up to like 10 years old, they are dancing like professionals because they take their time to really learn something. That's something you can learn from Chinese. They really learn with all their hearts.
减少那个过程。如果说，正好周围都没有，为什么洗？到那儿去洗，洗完以后别给我甩啊，轻轻的把它弄干，然后继续你画啊，继续把这个颜料。你画不了了。好了，现在我们开始准备画颜料了啊！你想好的颜色啊，你别一上来先画乱七八糟啊，画出来就漂亮了。
你先画，他一会儿画。你这样画了，要不画不看着去了，你们画吧。
再在姥姥身上画，宝贝，再在姥姥身上。
用东西啊，身上画的颜色，画东西想的。 分享吧啊！咱们4个人。
画也能画完让干的。
我们做控制的，30分钟发的差不多了。我准备的是，我那天去文具店上课。
类的课啊，也就是分别有3节和4节。那么这个活动呢，面向我们今天所有参加的同学啊，有相关的事宜可以咨询我们的老师，可以现场咨询。好了，我看已经有同学在完成作品了啊，我们把它稍微晾一下，去老师那里领取这个线轴，我们就可以结束今天的活动了啊。
不足为99，半袖59，59，220。
We're going to have lunch here. You can see this place is so beautiful. Like it's in a small village. It's a small, they call it like a small village there. It's so beautiful. You can see food truck and people up and down. Why? It's so funny because the other part of the city is in lockdown. People cannot even go out. So this is so funny. And here is so beautiful. You can see, and here has so many Western shops like the Van shop, the Boy London. It also has like Nike shop. Wow, so the place is really beautiful, and they're still constructing the place. They're constructing the place still.
Boy London.
So many shops here. It's quite expensive, but it's still okay. You can see here. The buildings here are kind of like Western buildings. Wow. Like the Western kind of buildings, even like the bricks, the big bricks are like Western and Chinese. So they really use like the kind of bricks that is being used in Western houses or Western buildings. But here they use the Western bricks, and it's so cool. And the style of the buildings are so
Ancient Chinese mobile phone.
Oh no, right?
Ancient Chinese.
Really?
Traditional ancient Chinese from the Tang Dynasty.
This Honor? Oh, which one are you talking about?
Yeah, Honor.
Honor, right? It's
Very
like
old.
Huawei.
It's like 2,000 years old.
Really? You're lying. When did phones begin? They began in the 1960s, 70s. Wow.
It's like photo stores and stuff.
Damn. But these phones, you know, like there's this the big phone, the Motorola big phone. In China, they call that phone like Daga. Da something. It's like the first one of those first Motorola phones that's so big. I like this building, like the way it's built. In my country, you can have they use this kind of bricks. KTV. No vegetables. Oh, the lockdown is real. You know, like this, there was no veggies in the other part that was locked, so it's like the families from the part that is being locked down ask those living in this area to buy them vegetables. If you can see here, it's like separating like the two